Hello, hello, hello. Alright, perfect. Making sure everything is working. It's been a bit. I think it's okay. Check one thing. Make sure sound right. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, well, welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're back again on the Genshin Impact 3.2 update. Because we have a brand new character to summon and another new Archon quest to start. So we're going to be summoning for Nahida today. Plus probably her weapon as well. And that's why we're here at the Sanctuary of Starasana. Yeah, I can't say it. Here, one second. It's Sanctuary or Surasthana. There we go. The most relatable to said character. Maybe not in a good way, but still. But we're just gonna go ahead and jump into our summons then. So we got him right here. We even have Nilo out so she can do the dance. I'm ready to essentially replace Kali on my team. So let's go ahead and do this. I have quite a few wishes ready. I don't have pity, so we'll see how this goes. We're just gonna skip it on 4 stars. Two crows send no well. I already have him C6. I can't wait to try her kit though. It looks really good, really fun. I've seen a few guides on it. She's a pretty good character. Very good. Sorry, Bennett, you'll never be C6'd. Alright, let's see if we get her or not this time. The answer is no, we got a Chi-Chi. You know, you could have gave me a Diluc. I still don't have a Diluc yet. I feel like I get Chi-Chis and Jeans more than anything. But, okay, there's that 50-50 loss. That means we're guaranteed it on the next one, though. It was bad to happen. Clicking the buttons. Oh boy, am I gonna need more?
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to...
1 second. Get like 20 pulls from this. There we go. We got Nahida. I'm not even phased from losing the 50-50 considering I got Sino and Neela without, like, any issues whatsoever. So, here she is! We got Nahida! Oh, the idle animation with the swing. Well, we got 10 more here. I guess we'll toss it into the weapon banner. We're probably not going to get anything off this. I'm going to probably put some more funds in. See if we can get it. 1 second. I mean, I hope we get it on the first go, but we could either get, we could also just get the Thundering Pulse, or we could get another random 5-star weapon. But we'll see what happens. There we go.
Excellent.
Me just convert those real quick because it's easier that way. Oh, actually, I have to convert them in here first. And boom. Okay. Back to the weapon banner here. You're not a weapon. You're a Diona. This might not even be enough either. Oh, okay. Well, we have a chance. A very slim chance. Super slim chance. Almighty weapon gods. Well, it's been a bunch of bows. That's not a good sign. Oh god. Oh, we got it! Yes! Yay! Sweet! We got the weapon too. Alright.
Exhale all your sadness into it, and then poof! It's now flying away.
Alright, well, we got her weapon. Nice. And we got that too. Okay, before we actually start building her, though, let's go test trial her. There's a test run right here. I'll do the others on my own time. It's not a big deal. But let's go ahead and test trial her. I've also did a lot of pre-farming on her, outside of, obviously, the Dendro Cube that only showed up this update. Alright, Nahida's element skill can deal Dendro damage and mark opponents hit with the Seed of Skanda, linking them to one another. When held, this skill can be released after aiming. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are thusly linked together, Nahida will deal dendro damage to the opponents. And her burst will unleash the Shrine of Maya, providing buffs. Alright. So, this case... They give her 2 constellations, or... No, they didn't give her any constellation, so it's just 1/1/1. Because we have Pyro, Electro, and Hydro. So this is... essentially a... just whatever. Yeah. And they gave her Deepwood Memories. And she has... How much Elemental Mastery they give her? 701? Okay. I mean, who has the highest Elemental Mastery here? It would be her, so there'd be 25% of that based on her talent here. Yeah, right here. 25%. And yep, she has the signature weapon. Cool. So we can do some hyper blooms here.
Everyone hold hands. Nice and spicy.
Oh my god.
Make yourselves at home. Commit it to memory. I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
Surrender and allegiance.
Make yourselves at home.
That was interesting. Let's try that again. Gotta try that a few times.
Everyone hold hands. Eat this.
Virgin, okay.
Roll, roll, roll.
Those autos are really great.
Commit it to memory.
Let's spark things up a little.
Ouchie. Hey. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Oh my god.
Let the show begin.
Surrender and allegiance.
Make yourselves at home.
Wow. That's a lot of AoE. That's great. Ugh. It honestly is, though. Alright, let's go ahead and work on building her. I mean, I'll probably have to take on the cube a few times, but other than that... Alright, so we'll swap your weapon to that one. I also did a bit of pre-farming for this as well. That's why I was also keen on getting it. So glad they added this held function a long time ago. Definitely makes for easier leveling. As I said, I heavily pre-farmed. I was ready. As soon as I saw her kit, I was just like, oh my gosh. Is that for the moment we really only had like we only have like 3 Dendro characters and one's not really support friendly. Okay, I need to get 5 more radiant prisms. I think I have some. Let me go craft real quick. I also have a decent artifact set. Not the best, but I have it on my traveler currently. Yeah, this will at least get the weapon to 80, and that's fine. I'll have to gather more prisms for 90. I already have all the weapon materials, it's just I need prisms. Guess I didn't get enough of those. But that's okay, well let me build up weapon XPs too, so. Alright, so that's a good point there. So we get more of these. Okay, now let's begin leveling you. We can use these starting off because well 20.
I'm getting smarter.
Yes, you are. Woo! Oh, hi Sam, how you doing?
My mind is growing.
I'm just playing some Genshin today. New version and whatnot. Oh, I need a little bit more of these. We need to go get 4 quelled creepers. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, we could still use her in regards to that. But she can easily apply Dendro. We need Dendro for the cube. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna swap our team because we need Electro for that boss. Not that team. We're gonna go to my Sino team. I had Tainari here. Let's just put Nahida there so she can easily apply the Dendro when we need it.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
She is indeed the shortest of the bunch. Okay, Dendro Cube is right here.
A familiar sight.
It's right over here. ND Zhongli. Oh, so you know about Zhongli, Miss? I know nothing about him, but that is a fun name to say. Oh, okay.
Gather! I will have order. Stabilize. Gather.
This may turn ugly.
Surrender.
Gotta get him down low enough.
Judgment is upon you. Guilty. You stay condemned. Your penance is due.
Hey!
Nowhere to run.
That worked out much better. Got 3, so I need to do it one more time and then I can get her to 70. Oh, that's an EM hat too. Well, we can start leveling up talents and stuff while we're waiting for it to respawn. But yes, that worked much, much, much better. Boom, boom. Hold this. I'll just go back over here for now until it respawns. Actually, we can work on our... Nah, not yet. I was gonna say we can work on the commissions. We'll do that in a bit, though. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we actually have some standard banner wishes. Why not use them real quick? Boom. I'm bound to not get anything from it, but it is what it is. Okay. We go here to talents and level up the E first. Might be able to get it to... I think I have enough to get it to 6. What reference? Yep, it is what it is. So I'm gonna give you your artifact set. That will be... Okay, so I put it on... Where did I put it on? Put it on Candace, right? Yes. This will be your temporary set. Until I get better pieces. Oh wait, this isn't your set. What am I thinking? That's technically the Traveler set. I was gonna steal the Traveler's artifacts. Okay, that's fine. We'll steal it from the Traveler then. Boom, swap. Boom, swap. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, so with this set, you have 675 elemental mastery. That's okay. And a 12-13 attack. And that's better than nothing starting off. Well, I'll move all these artifacts over to the Traveler. I'm not using the Traveler now at the moment, but we'll go ahead and move them over at least. You'll have the Gilded Dreams, because essentially Nahida will be the main Dendro reactor. This must be very low. There you are. I know I still gotta level all those pieces, but that will be okay. Alright, cool. It's level 60 with 675 EM. And the 4-piece Dendro set. Alright, I think the boss should be back now. And we only need to do it one more time to get her to 70. Yes. I know a portable waypoint would be easier, but... There's the cube. Wake up, cube.
Solidified. Surrender. honor guide you. Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned. Guilty. Stabilize. Nowhere to run. Futile.
Yay. Okay. We got it. Now just several times more. We're not gonna do that fully right now, though. So we need 3 emerald chunks. We need to craft 3 emerald chunks. I mean, I'm honestly just 3 emerald chunks. There we go. Now we got that passive unlocked.
Like a new Apollo Lotus that's been
You feel like a new Apollo Lotus? Is that what you said? Alright, we're still gonna need 10, and that's gonna take some time. So this is a okay 0.4 now. I'll have to level it over time. How big is this game? To show you the map, if you mean in size, or do you mean like in gigs? In length? Well, technically it's still ongoing essentially. So it's you play until there's nothing and then wait for the next update and then they'll add more content and or events. It's like continuously updated essentially. So it's not even completed. But there's a lot of exploration, especially for a new player right now. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 regions now to explore. So anybody joining right now will have a lot. I've been essentially playing since It started 2 years ago. Let's try. We're gonna try it with this. Or we're gonna take out you. And we're gonna swap you with Nahida.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
And then we'll put Xingqiu.
May knowledge guide you.
And let me change your weapon. I'm gonna steal the sacrificial sword back. We're gonna go triple hydro on this. Hopefully this works. All the way up there. So I need to get up there. Yes, it is a very big game. At the moment, anyway. It'll probably get bigger. Up goes the weasel. Bum bum bum. Okay. Ugh.
Sunny days are so warm and cozy. They make me sleepy.
Truly. Alright, let's try this out on some fungi. I think we can go from here down to there, right? Be a first test of our Nahida. Oh wait, didn't I could raise her talents again, right? I can get him to 6. There we go. I'm gonna neglect normal attack for now. Let's see how much damage we can do at our current spot. Kill the pigeons! Oh, I see it. I see the Dendroculus. Here, actually I had it marked. I'm gonna get rid of that now. Alright, give me my stamina. Alright, cool. Here we go. Let's try this out now.
Everyone hold hands.
Rain cutter. Huh? No, my sword.
With all my strength. Allow me.
Jesus. What the heck? They just died. So quickly. And you really only need her. Yeah, let me try something here now.
Rest and rebuild. Positions.
Did they literally just all die? Oh, you didn't get caught in it, that's why. Now you did.
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
Jeez, man. That felt so fast. Alright, so after we do this last commission, I think we'll go ahead and get going on continuing the Archon quest, the main story. We won't finish it today, but... Was it in here? Oh, it's you. We won't finish it today, but we'll continue on the next stream as well. You must have something on your mind that needs to be resolved. Other than rushing about like you'd invite for a delicious meal. Alright, Jafar. You want a piece of raw meat. I only have 1,067. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have much raw meat. Sheesh. Thank you. Alright, cool. I'm looking so much more forward to these this Nahida team now. I'll be ready to try other ones down the line too. I just gotta get some more EM artifact pieces. That's the problem.
Add Ast. Thank you for
That is the problem for sure.
Allow me.
I mean, before we start, we can go ahead. No, it doesn't really matter. Nah, let's just get started. Let's get started on the Archon quest while we have time. We're gonna stick with our Nilo team for this because it'll be fun. Let's go. I guess it'd be easier to go to this teleport point. And also, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I will take you, Crystal Fly. Alright, let's see where we go from here. I've been looking forward to since last time. Last time was there's a lot of cutscenes in the last one. So let's see what we'll get from this one. Wait, are they higher up? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, is it in here? I'm confused now. Are they just up there?
It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Oh, she's really right there. What the heck? Oh yeah.
Candace, we're here!
Auto Mo Go. We're here, Candace.
Everyone arrived?
I don't see anybody else here.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Oh, okay.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
We will
What
be.
do you need?
We will put ourselves in a bunch of
Promise me
danger.
that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
I can't promise that.
What
Reckless is our middle name. Sure, I'll try not to.
Okay.
Very reassuring. We'll try. Doesn't mean we're gonna succeed. Okay. Oh, higher. I didn't realize it was this high up.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
Yeah, why are you guys so quiet?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Out doing commissions. That's what we were doing. Out doing commissions. We can start now.
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
Well, don't leave us out of the loop.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
I guess we're just following along with the plan, not knowing what it is. Maybe that's the entire... What?
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
Again, another lie.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
None of us are gonna be careful, come on.
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
I don't even know what the meeting was about.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll move our next we'll make our move. Oh my god. We'll make our move on the next... I'm not gonna try, day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
They have to say that name, because I have no
To be
idea how to say it.
honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Paimon's a Candace simp.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Yay, thank you, Candace. Now to go be reckless. Yeah, reckless. Let's go. Okay. Who's ready to go be reckless? I am. Okay, he's on the outer edge of the village, so we can just, get on over here. Oh, he's talking with him. I forgot his name already. Maybe I'll remember it after this.
Sounds good.
Ramen.
I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
Sounds like ramen.
I'll hate them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
We're not gonna
Yes,
do
she
that.
did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play.
Nope.
We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
I understand and accept, even though I don't know what we're doing.
Huh?
I know we're saving the
Shouldn't we be
Dendro
saying
Archon,
something more
but
cheerful to boost our morale right now?
I don't know what the plan is.
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Well, of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species,
I'm not like
some will
those
exhibit far more
scholars.
potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you have a point.
That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Before that, hey, when are you joining our party, Al-Haytham? I really want to add you to my team. The record we saw on it was mentioned. Yes, I remember.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this.
He
I
probably
think
gets pumpkin spice lattes
those
every
mad
day.
Scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
It is definitely possible.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
That would make a lot of sense.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
He said the key to serving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of the greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's right.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Going to the Eremite base. Where is that located? Oh, it's down here.
Hey! With all my strength! Committed to memory. I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate.
I'll be back.
Jeez, man. I love that so much. Is it this one right here? Or is there another one? Oh, it's up here. What was that? Oh, that's your name. Wait, I wanted to check this. Does this work here? It doesn't. Ah, you can't pick it up like that. It has to be items like...
Hey!
Wait, can I read you guys' minds?
Everyone hold hands.
Nope. I guess it's only certain people. Maybe people with Kasha terminals. Alright.
Oh, you made it.
Yes.
What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Oh.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Why can't you just say Al Haytham?
How's the
Sheesh.
work going?
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
What are you trying to put in our
I'm a
brain?
little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Huh? Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
That's interesting.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure, okay.
Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of the recording, you
It's
still follow
done.
instructions. What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Who are they meant to be used by?
What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
We're gonna put this in the Akasha
Imagine
terminal?
if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important.
You have a valid
In
point.
addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Most likely.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
We're just following through along with a plan that I don't know anything about.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Ah. Alright, to Caravan Rebot. Alright, what's the next step?
The weather is lovely and warm.
Well, it looks like Ramon's
Things are
part of
about
it.
to
I thought we agreed
Oh, and
on
Sino.
a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
Oh, Sino, please don't do
Still
this.
The best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
Oh, Sino.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Well, what were the
You
suggestions?
already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
What should I know? Tell
Balmond's
me.
plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Okay. I don't see a problem with this.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group.
That makes sense.
There is no better way.
It's not really radical. I don't see it as such.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Okay, I can see your point of view, Sino.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
That's very respectable.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Ramen and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Understood.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
For the shared dream, yeah!
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Okay. Bring the Lesser Lord Kusanale towards the guards. Wait, aren't we like on a hit list though?
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Man, he's got
Of
this
course,
planned
of
out.
course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
Oh boy.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Indeed.
And I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
You look so commanding when you're working. True.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
You know, that's actually a valid point, though.
We discussed this, remember?
No, I didn't hear anything.
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Okay, valid
Second,
point.
This is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
That's
No matter how
true.
you look
That's
at
true.
It, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
Gotcha.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
Actually, that is
I've
reasonable.
given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Jeez, man, that was...
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Paimon's so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Hey, I wasn't there, technically, mentally. I'm confident that we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District.
Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
Oh, fuck no.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
He is very commanding.
In 2 days, we will engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will
Strike
move
back.
out in 2 days.
Oh, we skipped 2 days. Tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow. Skipping time and skipping time and do.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
The random swing. That's cool. T-pose run! Ah! I wanted to try this. Let's see. Oh, I should be able to get it from here, right? Nope. Too far away.
I see everything.
That is really great. Just really great.
Look, over there!
That'd be helpful for getting the
There's a
cliffside
already.
freaking
Let's
flowers
hurry
and
over.
stuff. Even though I collected all the
Wait a
ones I needed.
moment. You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
No, he's right.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
Now, this is
I'm glad to
definitely
hear
a
your
trap.
sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive.
I feel
They
some
are
suspects
our only
here.
leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Oh god.
No, my sword!
Oops. Dude, what the heck?
Everyone hold hands.
And bye. And bye.
Hey,
Time to act.
rest and rebuild.
And bye.
It's over.
We have subdued them.
That sounded so
The
fake.
operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
I don't know. I feel like that went a little bit too easily.
You are dismissed.
Like without any
Where'd they
issues.
go?
No, there's a
Let's
catch
talk
here.
elsewhere.
There is a catch here.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
A little too perfectly though.
Fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
Okay.
If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Eremita na credite. I don't know. Ne credite? Okay. Go to Caravan Rebot and meet up with Dia. Hi, Dia. Have you been waiting long?
Yeah, we're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Okay, you're over exaggerating.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh.
What should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
Sounds
The sages
good.
have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That smug
That's
face.
certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Add Dia to the harem.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
The part is DI we go. And to Tainari.
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Hey, Tainari.
Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Eremite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tainari, we got to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
Alright, then follow me.
You know, that transition is really good.
This
Just
place
going
is
past the
better. We
flower.
won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
How was he there?
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell
Very
me
well
anything
thought
you
out.
don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
Probably the divine knowledge? What is he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Do you want to take Hypatia with him?
So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Oh.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to
Hi,
take
Frank.
Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Huh.
I don't know much about the
He stood up to the doctor really well.
But after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
What was his reaction?
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Oh, that's foreshadowing.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
Definitely.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Can't believe he's leaving Sumeru.
I can barely believe it myself.
No,
If that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Well, he said he's gonna take care of some stuff before he leaves,
I
though.
don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing the information with us, Tignari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
Most likely.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
That's valid.
I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
The fact that they went back
This
that far.
may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also
You have a
said that
valid
he'll
point. Yeah, we
take
need to
care
check
of
it.
everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
Where did he go?
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Yeah, that Port Ormos theme.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Yep,
The
don't
port
want
is
to do that.
crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snej 9 Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now.
We're hunting weapons.
People talking Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
Are we sure about that, though?
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
The doctor didn't lie about us leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Yeah, it's not that simple. Are we sure he's not planning something?
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait.
That was very
is
menacing
he
sounding.
the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
That was an illusion?
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around us.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the Balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
They might.
Let's go!
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
Look at the guy with
Our
the
superior
mustache.
gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Ordinary scholar?
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
Time to
No one will lay a
fight.
hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tainari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
Shouldn't get careless.
This isn't good.
An unfortunate fault.
Allow me!
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Oh, that killed them both.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Good point.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
You set a red flag, Paimon. I feel like somebody's about to come up behind us. I feel like we're about to get smacked
Well, how is she?
when our back is turned. Everything is fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
What's this?
So, you think this is over?
Oh. Hi, Scaramouche. The Balladeer.
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can't see him, so is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
Well, it's
I know
happening.
You must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Please stay quiet for now. Yeah, please!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
You can hear my thoughts. I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking, and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come up with.
You've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past.
Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Okay. Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment
The
here.
doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
The look on your face, what are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder!
Thunder? Could it be the Balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He became milder but somehow more deranged.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the Balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
Did Tainari get zapped?
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
Tainari and Dia are over there.
Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
I mean, that was intentional, though.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound, I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant.
He's okay for now.
All right?
He's okay for now, but I want to tell you something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there. Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
True.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, Traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
Yes.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not really sure.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I doubt he's out of the picture.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please do get some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party STI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. And we'll go ahead and continue the Archon quest on the next one. I'm gonna cancel navigation.
Sunny days are so warm and cozy.
I feel like he's just sitting on top.
You can just focus on... My wound isn't going to get in the way.
Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.